All right, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the AcadArena University Alliance Cup Valorant, powered by Globe and Twitch Student. That's 12 Alliance campus teams and one coveted slot to represent the Philippines in the PvP Esports Campus Championships this December. Again, we are your casters. I am Nausicaa. I'm here with Berserk, and we had an exciting match. We had our first match of the day. Of course, it did go over to the wait, I'm sorry, I'm confusing the names right now. We did have a match between Malayan Warlocks, yes, and the Mustang Warriors. It was pretty close at first, but as we approached the second half, the gap widened and widened. What can you say about the match, Berserk?
Really exciting, especially because both teams actually opted to compose themselves with identical agents. No, that's very surprising, and none of them, both of them did not rock that Killjoy in Ascent. So that's very. It's kind of hindi naman weird, but I would have expected the Killjoy to come out there from either one of those teams. No, but really great performance from the duelists of the Warlocks. So. Moving on from that, though, we are here now onto the second match. This is the other group. It's gonna be the Valiant Archangels from Holy Angel University against the Haribons from Pamantasan ng Luzon, Manila, and the former is 2-1 right now in terms of standing. The latter is 1-2. If the Haribons manage to win this match, it's gonna just put the gap between the teams that much closer, no? And we really won't know until next weekend rather kung sino makakapasok sa group nila. So that's one thing to take note of. Really excited for this match specifically.
Yeah, before, of course, you get into the matches, you can just check the standings to show you guys exactly how this group. Oh no, sorry, the pick'ems first though. We can see the percentage right now. Holy Angel University at 94%. A huge win for them, at least in terms of the pickings right now. And then the 6%, of course, going over to Pamatasan ng Luzon na Maynila's Haribon. So again, these are just votes at guesses of who will win. But if you were watching week 3, you did see, of course, UPD still did win despite having the 3% vote only. So anything can happen in esports, especially in competitive games like this one. But we do see a lot of support going over to the Valiant Archangels. Excited to see this match.
Definitely. Shoutout na rin tayo dito from one of the fans, no? To Jasper, Valiant, VEC, Black. Let's go. So, simple. Just really getting out that support, no? For the Archangels, and they did have that 94% bias from the crowd. So, maybe that's enough to fuel them. And just in case you guys missed out on the pick'em, so we still have that Globe Prepaid Virtual Hangouts chat rally. All you have to do is to type out two things. Number 1, hashtag Globe Prepaid Virtual Hangouts dun sa chat natin sa over at Twitch. And then the team you think you will win. So either hashtag HAU win or hashtag PLM win. Tama? Yeah. So kung tama yung manalong, yung hula nyo, tama yung
we did see the ban on Split and Haven, which means we're going to be playing on Bind this map. It's going to be an interesting map. This was a very popular map actually in week 1, where I believe we played Bind the entire week. So it is going to be Bind for this match between the HAU Valiant Archangels and PLM Haribons. If you were able to see the standings earlier, you would have been able to see that these two teams really are trying to secure their seed. Like we've mentioned before, only the top 3 per group are going to make it into the playoffs, and the top 1 seed per group will actually skip the quarters and be waiting at the semifinals. So it's really important that these teams, rack up as many points that they can get in the standings, so they can get a really favorable spot in the playoffs.
Yeah, definitely. And right now, actually, in the group of the Valiant Archangels and the Haribons, so team who's leading is MU. So University 3-0 sila. So kinda sila yung I mean not kinda, sila talaga yung nangunguna, right? And if for example PLM managed to tie it up in terms of standing versus Holy Angel University, and then DLSU, the number one seed, later, just maybe perhaps if they lose, it's gonna be a three-way tie, 2-2, 2-2, 2-2. So,
Mm.
yung mga ganong possibilities, it's definitely something that can happen. But right now, we are loading into Bind. And like Nausicaa said, this has been a map that was very popular in week one, and I'm happy to see it kind of back once more. I am personally a fan of this map because I really like the teleporter usage, no? So let's see how the Valiant Archangels and the Haribons make use of that unique map characteristic as we head on to our second match of the day.
Yes, of course, everyone, you are watching the AcadArena University Alliance Cup Valorant powered by Globe and Twitch Student. That's 12 Alliance campus teams and one coveted slot to represent the Philippines in the PvP Esports Campus Championships this December. So lots on the line for our teams as they try to secure that top 3 seed to proceed to the playoffs. And then, of course, we're going to be having the finals later on this November. So just Valorant action all around, collegiate esports action this whole month for Valorant. Of course, we are going to be entering the match in just a bit. Like we mentioned, it's going to be HAU's Valiant Archangels versus Haribons, or rather, Pamantasan ng Usod ng Maynila's Haribons. And it's going to be a crucial match. I remember you mentioned, Furzerk, that in the standing, if you look at the standings, MU right now is 3-0. And on the other side, actually, in Group A, FIT is also 3-0. So we're seeing very similar situations in both groups where you have someone who's leading really hard, like they're undefeated, and then you have all these other teams just trying to break the tie. So I imagine that's why we were mentioning at the start of the day that every match from this point is going to be so crucial because it's really going to decide whether or not you get to stay in that top 3 position.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there. And we just have had word that one of the players has encountered a Val 6 error. So we will be remaking the lobby for now. Fortunately, this isn't the yung 51 error ba yun? Yung sobrang hirap talagang. It was really hard to find the fix for that. So it's not that, thankfully. So this is gonna be hopefully a quick fix this time around. So before we head into that game, maybe we can talk a little about the map itself, Bind. What I know personally, most people say it is a defender-sided map, but again, I always like to make the qualifier na it really depends on how teams execute. Whatever map it be, it's just the initial bias of the map. Even in other games, no, in other FPS games, kahit defender sided yung mapa, parang it's not like a black and white thing. I would say really is influenced by the overall style of the players.
Yeah, very true. I mean, that's the thing, right? When you see these matches play out on maps where people say, hey, that's defender sided, hey, it's attack sided. But then, we do encounter games where even if it's, for example, defender sided, we see some teams just steamroll on attack and, win the map anyway. So there's definitely, it's definitely not a black and white thing. And I guess that's what makes Bind kind of interesting too, because you see different kinds of approaches in this map, whether you're on attackers or defender side. You see, does the team like to use sentinels a lot? Do they like to use that utility and really secure a site? Or are they the kind of team, for example, that's more duelist oriented? They like moving around the map really quickly, using those teleporters, flanking, here and there. So just a lot of different approaches. And I guess that's what makes the maps interesting in this game, I guess Valorant specifically, because every map has its own little quirk. Maybe it's ropes, maybe it's doors, maybe it's teleporters. So it really adds a lot of different approaches you can have with every team, and I guess that's what makes every week different too, because we encounter different teams, you encounter different strategies also. So just a lot of exciting changes, I guess. It's a dynamic tournament, and considering this is collegiate level, you can imagine how exciting it would be, if these collegiate teams went on to become pro players, in much bigger leagues. It's exciting to see them experiment and grow.
Yeah, and even like to what you said, though, even some of our Valorant players here over at Collegiate have already had experience playing pro and are kind of exposed to that as well, right? In pro leagues, no. So there's that sort of dynamic we have going for our players, and I think that's really great for growth, no. If being a player is what you really want to pursue, and I really like the overall environment that we're in actually, because there's a lot of opportunity in esports nowadays, no. Hindi lang sa player side. For example, tayo dito Tosika, we're casting, and back then ako player nga ako dati, pero for League of Legends, and ngayon lang rin ako nag-move to Valorant, and I think it's great. Like, I was kind of hesitant at first because like my heart belongs to League of Legends, but you know, my actually yung first game that I really got into was Counter Strike, yung 2D Counter Strike pa. So it's I still resonate closely with Valorant, I would say. Kaya I really still do find the excitement. But more than that, Prod also, shout out to Prod. My God, Prod production has been doing such a great job. It's just I can't express how grateful I am to have such an amazing prod team, no? So shout out to them. And syempre yung directors rin natin dyan over at the back, mga big boss natin.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, it's inspiring to see that, you know, it's different, very different, but equally important kinds of work and talent happening in a collegiate environment now, because that's really where things will grow into like a bigger scale and a professional scale for Philippine esports, I guess, in general. Like, this is where most of the talent's going to be coming from. It becomes kind of like the breeding grounds for, you know, the fakers and, you know, the other legendary players and all of their own games. They all come, you know, from spaces that look like this. I guess the only difference is that now, no, yung collegiate scene has a much bigger spotlight on it. You know, usually, you know, maybe before, collegiate games would just be projected in your college classroom. Tas hanggang dun lang kayo. Pero ngayon, you know, you're getting hundreds, if not thousands of viewers who are watching games where collegiate students are actually the highlight. You know, they're not just like a show match or something. It's like they're actually the highlight now. So that's definitely an opportunity for a lot of college students, whether you're a player, you know, or a caster, or whatever other kind of work you want to be doing in esports. There's a lot of opportunity for you guys. So, you know, if you're looking for that opportunity, all you have to do is reach out to AcadArena, and maybe your school could get involved in some of the activities.
Yeah, definitely. So you're so right, and you were talking about opportunities. So I just want to say, like, that esports merit scholarship is pretty spicy. Wouldn't you say, Tosika? Like, back in my day, it was like like RP Bonanza, you know, in yung parang in yung prize pool natin as players. Pero grabe, right now, who would have thunk that a scholarship was able up for grabs, no? It's still getting finalized, yung mechanics, yung templates for that, pero it's already there. Check it out dun sa AcadArena website natin and Facebook. There are posts about it. So I think it's just amazing that we're something like that is being offered for people who are being involved in esports. I think it's really great.
Yeah, definitely like a much different environment now, knowing that you can actually get a scholarship in esports. God, like, oh man, talking to my younger self 5 years ago, I say this every time, but you know, the slight elders of the esports scene would have loved to see this back in the day. But of course, enough of the reminiscing. We are now actually going to be starting the match between Haribons and Valiant Archangels here on Bind. It's going to be the Valiant Archangels on attack, actually going for a quick jump, here into Hookah on the site. Let's see if they can make things work. Couple of shots being fired from elbow, taken out even with a smoke. It's double headshots here coming from the attacking team, and they're so quickly able to secure this site. It's going to be a 5v3. You see Dazai trying to make something work here on the spawn side.
Oh man, Vindict and Prophecy, very familiar names. Oh, Terabyte.
Getting two headshots, another Reyna popping off today. The attacker's side, and now it's going to be the breach left here coming from spawn. Gets a kill, actually. Let's see if he can make things work. Landing a couple of more shots. 2 kills now. 2v1. Can he make this work? He's got a couple of utility left. 6 HP. Sadly, not able to clutch that one out, and it is going to be first round going to the Valiant Archangels.
Yeah, great try from there. Great attempt from Joker. I was about to say if he was able to get that kill or that third kill, I was about to say, Joker, are you kidding me? But no, that fun was not allowed. Just overall control by the Archangels early in that round. Thanks to Prophecy and Vindic finding those 2 early kills, making the situation 5v3. Right, and there was information given early on and it might be a B push. One person was sent over to rotate, but unfortunately it wasn't enough kasi mag-isa na lang siya doon by the time na namatay yung dalawa niyang kakampi. So here we are. Archangels tried to, rather Haribots, they tried for a push no, a stack. Gamble na lang. Tingnan natin kung may mahanap tayong ulo doon. But yeah, it's gonna be a execute. Really clean, really smooth, really easy. Right?
That was such an interesting set of rotations we just saw there. We saw the Hatterbuns trying to rush through A, and unfortunately, at the same time, the Archangels were rushing through B. So now they've got complete control of the B site. But of course, there's still a retake option here as the 2 members of defending side actually go down here in spawn. Terabyte gonna try and find a couple more kills with the Phantom. He gets 2. That's 3 kills total for Arena. It's gonna be a 2-0 lead now for the Archangels.
Yummy. Just mowing down those pistol classic equipped Aribons, no? Archangels by my. So early, as we see in the replay, demo lang kung ano yung ginawa nila sa mga naka-classic na nila lang. But yeah, Haribons 0-2 first rifle round. Definitely, the game does not start, as they say, until the 3rd round once na naka-full rifles na mga tao. So slow and methodical right now ang push. Really got that Sage. Got that jet quite low over there. Archangels. A push though coming in.
Yeah, we're seeing a really hard A push. Vindic able to take out Dazai as they rush into the site. Another kill going to Vindic. Yanshiro taken down. A couple of members now coming into spawn. It's a 3v4. Joker trying to defend there over at U-Haul, but he's going to be taken down. Now the defending side once again struggling. Neural Step was actually used, so they definitely know where Vipora is hiding. It's all a matter of spotting him out, and it's gonna be 3 rounds straight going over to the Archangels.
Yeah, nothing fancy actually from the Valiant Archangels. Just really good use of utility in order to help the Archangels set themselves up, set their position up to find those kills. So it's a really good follow through from the utility onto execution, onto the duels, onto just winning those duels. So great job from the Valiant Archangels taking over the site and not even losing one man against the Haribons on that round. This has awarded the arena with the early Empress ultimate if ever he so wishes to use that. So we have to see for now ang slow B control. So slow B approach ang gustong gawin ng Valiant Archangels.
Now we do see the Hatterbuns had to save this round, so let's see if they can make things work. Couple of sheriffs here and there. A couple of members hiding in spawn. Vipora able to get the 1-tap, but he's taken down immediately by Terabyte. Now the rest of the members flooding in. Terabyte going for the flank there and taking another. It's 3v2. He's taken down. Now it's even. Dazai looking for a kill here on Hookah. 34 health left. Can he make it work? Other members we see moving towards the other side. It's a 1v1 on each side of the map right now. Joker trying to find another surrounding him, but he is going to be taken out, and that's going to be 4th round going over to the Archangels.
I really actually love the play from Prophecy right there to go for that long flank because they had the time to work with. They had a whole minute to work with. But just Dilodax taking things into his own hands, finding that 2 kills to his name. No, not really necessary, but great job nonetheless. So Valiant Archangels showing some dominance against the Haribons in the earlier part of this match. And this time around, though, it's gonna be an operator versus operator. Let's see who's gonna come out on that. Both jets are stationed here over in the A side. Don't think they're gonna encounter each other just yet. But mukhang ang Valiant Archangels, when they do start these matches, no, they really commit to one side and not really reserve one person for the lurk or for the flank. Something I've noticed. So that's very interesting to take note. Maybe Haribons will catch on to this later on and send down Tapush maybe somewhere in the map, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, let's see as they slowly push on to the A side. Now Dazai actually able to find the kill, and the one tap from Terabyte finds Joker. It's a 4v4. Slowly moving in to the A side here. Oh, another shot. Dazai falls, and Prophecy proving to be the superior jet for this round at least. And now it's going to be a 2v4. Dos trying to keep himself alive here for the attacker side. Suddenly, it's even as Vipora gets 2 kills actually. 1v2 now, and it's only the Yellow Dax left. There's the headshot. 1v1. Sova versus Sova. We are seeing so many mirror matches today. The Hunter Fury comes out, but punished by the Yellow Dax, and that is going to be Archangels with their 5th round in a row.
Yo, what struck me as impressive right there was how I think it was Terabyte who threw out this Leer, and that forced Dazai to fall back and expose himself towards the bathroom entrance. Kaya siya namatay doon sa operator ng opposing jet. No, really great play from the arena right there. But just really good attempt by Vipora to try and win back that round. Unfortunately, that was a bit of an ill-timed Hunter's Fury, I would say, because when you have that, you expose yourself as well. Medyo low probability of success, I would say. But Terabyte again.
Oh, getting a couple, like actually able to take out Joker, but is taken out as so many members of the Haribons are here over at the Gardens now here on B Long. Let's see if they can make things work 3v3 despite having saved this round. So there is still hope for them to maybe secure their first round of this match. Seeing a couple of smokes thrown out as they can try to secure the bomb, but we know the Haribons are watching this one. Dart thrown out from each of the Sova, spotting each other out. Oh, Hunter's Fury comes out, but not even needed as Prophecy with the 3K to end this one. Going through Hookah, knowing well that they were going to try and push through and secure the bomb there over B-Long.
Man, just a party over there at the Fountain and Garden, no? It's the first time the Archangels, I think, encountered the really good 3K from there, by the way, by Prophecy. Parang natawa nila ako dun. Like, mukhang yun yung play na ginagawa talaga ng Haribons if they are on a save. They just stack 5 and maybe try to push out, find some ends. They did. So, some economic damage, but still. 6-0 is the scoreline. Valiant Archangels trying to break through right here. Oh no,
Vipora able to get one, and Joker getting the second. Looks like this is the first time they've had a lead early on in the round in terms of the numbers. But it is still a 4v3. Archangels aren't out of this one yet. 1 kill goes to Prophecy, but taken out by Vipora. Let's see, 3v2, 2 ults still on Haribon's side to keep things up. Thus finding Vipora. There's still 2 ults here on the defender side, so maybe they can make this work. The bomb right now, though, is on Omen all the way clear near spawn. So let's see what kind of approach they go for here.
Yeah, so some trades coming out, really heavy trades. 3 for 3 in terms of lives being traded off. But right now, 40 seconds on the clock. It seems like the Archangels are opting to go for this B take. I would say there's a lot more angles to cover over a day. So
30 seconds left.
And if they can make use of this, it's a it's one Sentinel and one Omen for both sides. Okay, speaking of Yanshiro, he's spotted out by the people.
Spotted out, they know he's solo, gets hit by the Chalk Dart before being taken out. And now it's an upper Blaze here on backside. Gonna try and see if he can clutch this one out. Pulls out the classic. Gets smoked out here. Close to spawn. And he gets, not able to secure that one as the 7th round in a row going over to Archangels, even getting an op there.
Man, that's the thing, no. When it comes to a 2v2 situation, I would kind of give it to the two on the side of the attackers because you can play for trades most of the time. If one dies, then I mean, at the very least, you get a trade back, right? But in case neither die, then that's such a hugely advantageous situation for the attacker. So Valiant Archangels really sticking to that sort of template really well, finding that early kill and just playing it really well for that post plant defense.
Let's see as they slowly now try and push up A main. Dazai able to find an early kill, actually. Going to reduce the attackers to 4 members now. And we're seeing the Cypher, actually, on Haribons now pushing up through the enemy spawn. Maybe try and find a cheeky kill. They finally noticed that the Archangels like to commit to a site as 5. So maybe he can find a flank here. 1 kill though, going to Joker. Things looking good for the defending side. Maybe this can be their first round win for this game. DOS trying to move in. Couple of shots being fired through the wall. And we're just waiting for this Cypher to see if he can find himself a kill.
He's kind of sandwiched between the remaining players of the Valiant Archangels, no? They don't know that there's still that player over at Bathrooms. We'll have to see though. I think makakaamoy nga siya dito ng rotation. They are sending 2 people from A to B
30
right now.
seconds left.
I feel like they know what's up.
All right, Dart gonna be thrown here into the site. And remember, it's a 5v3 right now. And they're getting sandwiched into B side. DOS is gonna go down. Joker gets the kill. And a couple of kills more go. There's only 1 left here from Archangels. And a couple of seconds. Defenders, though, are gonna take this round. Haribon's finally able to secure their winning round.
What do you know? The moment they send out that lurker, on the opposite end of the map, it works out for them. Finally, breaking the streak of Valiant Archangels, stopping their momentum. Albeit not entirely because they have built a really great bank for it themselves. Not super great for that matter, but it is 1 win to their name. But we'll have to see if it's too late because 7 rounds on the string together now. Valiant Archangels. Let's see if they can win one back actually, or are Haribon's gonna turn things around for the first half of this match.
Yeah, we're seeing a similar strategy though from the Archangels. All 5 committing here to B site, though actually the Jet changing his mind as he rotates over to the other site. Good number of them now pushing up B long.
Begins.
You see a couple of members, 1 hiding at elbow and 1 here. Vipora in the power spot, as Ryujin likes to refer to it, right here under hookah. Let's see if they can push through gardens. You saw a fake TP go through there on long. And still a couple of utility here on the defender side. 3 ults versus the 3 ults of the attackers. Empress actually already activated. Lear coming through. Another Lear. One of them gets spotted. Oh my gosh, the shock dart takes out Vipora there. Great job from the Yellow Dax to get that one. Now it's going to be a 4v5 as the plant is going down here on A. You have no idea that this is happening. And DOS gets a kill onto Blaze. It's now 3v4 as the mind games right now from Archangels, mixing things up. Dazai, though, able to secure a kill. 3v3 as we see the defenders now rotating all the way from the other side through spawn. Rolling Thunder comes through to give themselves some space to get into this site. What's going to happen, though? 3v3. You see them most waiting through A main and 1 through showers. There goes the plant. Recon Bolt is thrown out. Spots 2, gets 1. Yellow Dax trying to try and find another with the shock dart. It's going to be 1v1, and it is going to go over to the attackers. Valiant Archangels 8-1 now on the score.
Just 2 things. First, DOS was able to bait out someone with that teleport prank. I love it when something like that happens. Great job from DOS right there, finding that kill onto Blaze in that manner specifically. But second, just as the Haribon sent out 1 lurker the previous round, that round specifically, it was Valiant Archangel's turn to send out 1 person that prophecy to A site, finding info na wala na natira doon. Kaya they were able to get that bomb, that rotation down, that rotation out, able to roll it out, take control over A side, backing off from B, and just really good post plant position thereafter.
Very true. Attackers definitely looking like they've got the momentum for this match. Blaze though moving and getting a couple of kills. Dazai finds a kill as well. 4v3. And things looking good so far for the defenders. Lots of smokes coming out, creating some space for the attackers. Hunter's Fury strikes Dust there. Loses a couple of HP. Can he find a kill? No, he does not. But he's able to chip them down a bit. Blaze struggling here in U-Haul. Shockguard comes out, but not able to finish him off. Meanwhile, the other members now rolling into A slowly. Wall bang through that box. Yashiro finds himself one. And Blaze is going to go down there over U-Haul. 3v2. Can the attackers still make this work? They do have the bomb, so they can back out. Change their mind. The other Dax taken out alone on U-Haul there with the Frenzy DOS. What is he going to do? Is he going to hit the TP? Is he going to go for the plant here on A?
Left.
3 members here left, one waiting on B. What an interesting rotation, but he is spotted out just as the smoke expires, and defenders finding their second win of the match.
That was a really hard situation to claw back out from, but you hate when that happens, when just as you've decided to make use of the smoke to try and find some sort of advantage for yourself, it expires and then you're just spotted by that sole player marking the smoke specifically. Really good start from the Haribons there, making the situation, I think, for B3, if I'm not mistaken. So numbers advantage playing in right there, but they do pop. Archangels pop that late score. Oh, lots of action here over at Fountain though.
Wow, yeah, really hard push there from the defenders. Actually, Blaze able to find a kill with the Odin. The attackers got a bit of an awkward economy here. Joker finding the wall bang. It's a 4v3, and again, things not looking so good for our attackers right now. Joker taken out there. It was a 3v1. Now overall it's going to be a 3v2. Attackers slowly being whittled down. Blaze with the 3k on the Odin. Who knew? Who knew? There's only one members now of the Archangels left. Going to be retreating from B long here and secure the bomb. Maybe he walks over to A. Although there is one Omen there. Let's see what the approach is.
Yo, Odin, the god of the father of the god of thunder, really really rocking that gun. Mukhang rock and roll to see right now. I forget this
Blaze,
guy.
I think.
Blaze, I think, yeah, but he knows, he's right there. Oh my gosh.
Oh man. Giving Blaze the 4k Odin master raise in the chat right now for this guy. As he secures and pretty much is the MVP of that third round. Win for the Haribons. Man, things looking good so far. Actually, the Archangels kind of been struggling these past 2 rounds.
Yeah, really finding their stride. The Haribons are. It is the final round of the half, no? It's a bit of a steep scoreline right here, I would say, but I guess what they're saying to themselves is, let's take what we can get right now, and hopefully they can continue the momentum to end the first half of this match. They do have a bit of a couple of ultimates for them to use, but they're more of info as opposed to the Sova. With Hunter's Fury, I don't think he'll be able to find anyone though, so not much just yet.
Yeah, that is going to give an ultimate lead here for Haribons. That's 2. They've got the Omen ult as well as Neural Theft on the defense. Oh, actually does going to find a kill there onto Yanshiro. And I think this is going to be a kill. Oh, 2 kills though. Going over to the defenders. Dazai able to find Terabyte there, and she fragger down. This op looking good so far. 1-for-1 trade. It's a 3v2 now. Defenders again still in the lead. See the offer getting smoked out here as Blaze finds a kill again with this Odin. The other Dax trying to find another one for himself there at Showers, but he is going to TP out as he gets spotted. Immediately gets taken down by Vipora, exiting the TP, and it is 4-8 on the score. Haribon slowly crawling back.
I want to say the Haribons now know what they have to do to win the rounds and buy a couple of Odins, but I mean, it worked out for them. Maybe Odin is key is the theme of this
Uh-huh.
match for them, but we'll have to see. It was being on the attacker side. It's a whole different, dynamic for a team here over at Bind. And we'll have to see what sort of offense they pull out. Is it going to be a full commit, just as Valiant Archangels has showed us during their uh, half of the match, no? Ay, mukhang nakahanap, but Terabyte, dirty.
What is up with our Reynas today? Just getting the first bloods. Even when they're on the defender side, you saw that headshot there, the one tap, making things difficult now for the Archangels who are on the attack, rather defending side. Sorry, getting confused a bit there with the sides, but let's see how this one rolls out. Things are going well for the Archangels. Let's see if Terabyte can secure another kill here over at B side as Dazai with the frenzy. Gonna try and move in. No utility though, no smokes. Terabyte actually taken out by Vipora with a wall bang. Probably through the crate. Catching the rotation here. Prophecy able to get one. Uses smoke to try and keep himself safe. Tailwind, but unable to find him. Now to be Jet versus Jet. But DOS gonna secure the kill there before the mirroring Jet does. And now it's a 2v3. Defenders still in the lead. What are the Haribons going to do? It is a 2v2 now. So even. Chokdar thrown out. Blaze trying to find the kill there.
30 seconds
we do
left.
see Sova rotating away.
Blocking sight.
The spike.
Wait. Oh, there you go. The spike.
Yeah,
Finally
the spike.
picked up there by Yashiro. Let's see if the attackers can make it work. 15 seconds now on the clock as they are going to be planting here, probably right behind the truck.
10
And the two
seconds
members going to be
left.
flowing through
Spike
a
planted.
main. They're able to make it just in time. See the utility here. Yanshiro going to throw out a smoke. Going to be a bit hard, I think, for the defenders here to make things work. Blaze going to be hanging out at Heaven. Don't think they know that both of the other members right now are in A main. Just hiding in the smoke. Tailwind in. Unable to spot anyone. They should know this is from Spawn and Heaven right now. Just double checking. Oh, Prophecy gonna push in, gets the headshot, 1v1. Can you make this work? Still has the updraft. Can you clutch it out? Find the shot. Yes, he does. It is gonna be Prophecy with the 3K, able to keep the defense up and stop the streak here from the Haribons.
Oh man, this was so crucial from the Archangels, able to find that win back now after I think 4-round run or something like that from the Haribons in the first half. Both teams opted to go for a play themselves, a small play, so regroup from the Haribons and regroup as well from the Archangels, no, during that the latter portion of that round. And it was a plant that was, in the favor of the attackers. Unfortunately, just winning out on the duels, Jet was able to do. So execution pa rin in the end.
Oh, Terabyte trying to do a deja vu of the previous round, but was unable to find a killer with his Spectre. We see lots of Spectres actually here for the defenders. Archangels really looking to cement a lead here as they try and defend. Meanwhile, we see a jump down and move back. We heard a TP, I think, it there from the Sova as the members of Haribons are going to be committing, looks like, to B. See if they're going to be able to push this one out. We see the Reina actually all alone, taken out quickly. It's a 1-for-1 trade. 4v4 on each side, but a lot of the members of the Archangels are coming way back from spawn right now. The Dax getting another Chalk Dart kill there onto Joker. They can make this work. Archangels, they still have a lead here in terms of numbers. Oh, and just like that, so quickly, defenders able to take out the attackers here. Haribon struggling. Oh, nice kill by Pora. Is he going to be able to win this one? Oh, the 1v1, but the Archangels' second round in a row for them.
8 HP left from Vindict right there. Well, them winning this round, not too off from our normal expectations, no, gun diff kumbaga, but actually the Haribons decided to go for somewhat of a buy during that round. So their investment did not pay off. and that means they have to go for a save this round. And that's the thing, no? When you go for gambles right like that, when
Get
you
out of
come
my
out
way.
on the losing end, it hurts much more than if you
Blocking
of
sight.
course went the safe route. Good try from Vipora there in the end, though, finding I think 3 kills straight. Unfortunately, yeah, his head was found by that cipher. Blade Storm though, Prophecy, so aggressive. Oh man, this
Ooh. Prophecy trying to find the one taps there, either with the blades or with the sheriff,
Blocking sight.
but he's unable to find it. We see him trying to defend against the Sova there on showers. Let's see what Haribons will do with this round. It's a really crucial round right now as we approach close to the probably end of this half, even if the Archangels can keep it going. Gotta find a way to break the momentum here. Haribons slowly pushing up. Showers the one tap from Prophecy, taking one out and finding another onto Vipora.
No
This guy
charge
just on point right now with the one taps, and that cannot feel good for the Haribons right now. Prophecy didn't even need one to try to find a third one tap there. Unfortunately, Dazai is gonna trade that one. So
30
you're not the
seconds
only one who's
left.
gonna get the one taps here. It's gonna be 3v4 now. Defender still with the lead in terms of numbers. The Cypher keeping things safe at B, while the rest of the members here trying to defend. We see a flash come through from the breach there. Dos trying to find a couple of kills on showers, just rains down the bullets.
Wow.
And that is gonna be the Archangel securing 11th win now in this match.
That was such a beautiful unloading of resources over at Showers in the end. They're just refusing to allow Haribon's entry into the A side, and that was I mean they didn't know that they were about to push at that specific moment in time, but sometimes when you still have your utility, you might as well just throw them out, because if you don't, it'll be too late. And honestly, that's one of the things that separate veteran Valorant player from a new player, no, yung pag-decide ng paggamit ng utility when the need arises na talaga.
Yes, very true. We saw Prophecy able to turn things into a quick 4v5. Hunter's Fury comes through, though, for the attackers. Unfortunately, Vipora still struggling to find a kill there. All 5 members still alive, although quite chipped off Blaze. Not using the Odin this time, but trying to find himself a kill through Hookah. See most of the members here from Haribons now pushing through Gardens here, through B long. Blaze trying to find his own route there through Hookah. And Vindic able to get one. How many does he get here? Only one, unfortunately. And now it is a 2v4. Things not looking good for the attackers. Archangels really wanting to end this series right now. Terabyte finds a kill onto Dazai. Vipora trying to keep himself alive, but no, the Archangels are 1 round away from securing this game.
Match point.
Yo, the Reynas talaga, the past match, past match, I forget who. I think it was Acro or something.
Yeah.
And then this time it's Terabyte. My gosh, the performances they're showing really on point. The use of these duelists, no. But as we see, actually, Dilodaxis is tied with the Reina scoreline, and it's something you really want to see from from a Sentinel. But here we are. It's match point already for the Valiant Archangels, and Haribons unfortunately have yet to find a win for themselves.
Oh my
Again.
Prophecy just walked out with the op there and turned things into a really quick 4v5. Now the Empress has been used from the defenders. They are not giving anything up right now. We see Haribon slowly moving up to A side, pushing in. Some able to go into U-Haul. Terabyte finds one. Let's see, he can find another here. Blaze slowly walking through, uses the Cyber Cage. Does actually find a kill for himself. Prophecy taken out on the back. It's a 2v2. Can the Haribons keep themselves alive? 2v1. Nice kill. 1v1 now. It's all up to the Jet. Can you save your team? Can you keep yourself in this match? Fake TP comes out. Oh, the Blades come through. And Dazai is going to save that round and keep his team in the game.
This is when I'd like to bring out the word puso. Puso na lang. You're hanging by life's thread here, Haribons. And Dazai, fortunately, Thank you so much, Dazai. Ang sinasabi sa kanya ng teammates niya right now for winning that round. 1T na lang. I mean, tapos na yung laro. But, they're still in it. They're still in it. The match isn't over until it's over. Prophecy again, though, wasn't able to find that opening kill this time around and opts to back off into the waiting arms of his partner here over at B side. Actually, tatlo sila, partners rather, here at B side. And this is a good thing for them right now because it's a 5-man push onto the side waiting to happen.
Sun comes through. Prophecy actually jumping through Hookah right now. He's gonna try and find a kill. Gets the one because he was using the camera, I think. He tries to flick onto Yanshiro, but Yanshiro takes him out. It's a 4v4. Vindic gets one. Things looking good for the defenders. Can Haribons keep this one alive? 3 members right now in Hookah. Let's see if they can make things work or if they rotate out to A. We see a TP come through just to try and find some information. 2 all still here on the side of Haribons. Keep in mind, if they can use this well, they can still win this round.
Oh, man. You know that kill? That, wait. Hold that thought.
Hunter's Fury finds Terabyte actually to try and make some space for his teammates.
30 seconds
Terabyte
left.
goes down. It's a 2v3. Defender still in the lead here, getting spotted out. And the spike is going to be planted. Things are still alive here for the Haribons, finding a couple of frags. Thus finds one. It's only the Sova left here for the attackers. Does he go down? Vipora finds a kill with a Bulldog. It's a 1v1. Sova versus Sova. Hunter's Fury comes through. 30 HP. It's a game of dodgeball. Can he dodge everything? He actually does. And now, a couple of seconds left. Dialodax picking up another gun here. Gonna try and safely defuse right now. HP so low on the attackers. He has to go for it. Chop dart. Is he gonna get him? It does not. And that is gonna be Valiant Archangels winning this match against the Haribons.
Bros, don't fake.
What a match.
Oh man.
Oh,
I have to say though, the Jet when the push already was established to happen, he goes right back up to Hookah, pushes by himself. That's not allowed. Not allowed. But okay, that aside, really great showing by the Valiant Archangels as a team. Solid offense during the first half, and then defense just pulling it through. Rock solid, parang fortress sa defense nila. Unfortunately for the Haribons, because of that game, they are they've headed towards a 1-3 standing, no?
Yeah.
So medyo alanganin na ng konti for them. You kinda wanna hope that the teams close to your standing end up losing, no? So you have a chance to qualify for 3rd seed. So yeah, that was a really great game. Again, duelists showing up.
Yeah, such an intense matchup. Pinakita ng HAU Valiant Archangels. Their best defense was apparently a really great offense. We saw Prophecy and Terabyte just pushing sites over and over. They were able to mix it up though. Don't get me wrong on that, but we saw in crucial moments they were just no fear at all. Of course, you still have to give it hands to Haribons. They did give it a challenging game regardless. You know, Blaze with the bravery to throw out the Odin there. But yes, of course, in the end, we can only have one winner. That is going to be Holy Angel University's Valiant Archangels. So that is going to be the result for our second game of the day. Of course, don't go away though, because we've still got 4 matches upcoming. Of course, so the next match for today is going to be between DLSU, I believe, and that's going to be USA versus UPD. So that is going to be the next match, University of San Agustin versus, of course, University of the Philippines, Diliman. So don't go away for that one. Of course, everyone, you are watching the AcadArena University Alliance Cup Valorant, powered by Globe and Twitch Student. That's 12 Alliance campus teams and 1 coveted slot to represent the Philippines in the PvP Esports Campus Championships this December. We have been your casters. I'm Nausicaa. I was here for Zerk. Don't go away. Got a lot of matches left for you guys.